Hey yo, what's good, y'all? Young Sai, we're back with another video, man. Today we're talking about Young Thug, talking about the whole situation that's been going on recently about people even calling him a snitch, but I'm not gonna call him a snitch right now. We don't have enough information yet. All I know so far is that, and like from all I've seen and from video clips and stuff, and I'm gonna show a couple clips throughout the videos. You already know how I do. I always try to give you guys some clips and some more context that I'm not saying in the video, so then you guys get more of an understanding of like what I'm summarizing, what I'm trying to get out there, and what points I'm trying to get across. You feel me? Honestly, with the whole Thug situation, I'm not even gonna be really even talking about into detail about the whole snitching and stuff. You guys can go check out other YouTubers, other people that will be breaking that down, talking about that, this and that. For me, I'm not really a big person in the sense of like really like breaking down the snitch stuff and like the whole legality stuff and all that stuff. That's for other channels and stuff. I break down music, bro. I talk about music and stuff about the music scene, bro. So what I'm gonna be talking about is Young Thug and how he should have really dropped this album way sooner before all of this heat started coming his way, man. Like I talked about this in a video, I think it was like a week or two ago. I talked about how Young Thug really needs to drop the album. When is this album gonna drop? Yui Scotty or whatever, or Yui Scooty. I don't know how to pronounce that album. You guys know how that album name goes. That album name is really confusing to say, but he was supposed to drop that album a while ago. I think even back in May or June, and he still hasn't dropped that album yet. And honestly, it's probably the worst mistake he's done yet in his career. Cause look at going forward, bro. Everything his in the past month, bro, has been really hard on Young Thug, bro. He, especially this whole thing that came out in this past couple of days about the whole snitching thing, because especially what he's been saying about Gunna earlier in the past month. I think it was in the beginning of August. He was talking and throwing shade on Gunna, like sneak dissing a lot of people, talking about people snitching, talking about a bunch of stuff like that. And it just sucks to see someone that was just talking all that shit, talking all that stuff, to be almost doing something very similar to that. And you guys can go into the details, look into everything. The reason why I don't want to say that it's confirmed, like that he full on did it, is because like it was on video, he was talking about it and stuff, but we don't know the circumstances of why that video was taken, what type of pressure he was under, a lot of other circumstances you guys gotta take into note, like when these type of scenarios go on, because you never know what's going on in these court systems and justice systems, bro. It's a whole nother convo, bro, to get into. But what we're gonna talk about is just this album. This album needed to drop way sooner, man, because I feel like now that all this heat's coming his way, people are not gonna want to listen to this album as much as they did 3-4 months ago. And I think the best thing he could have done, and that would have helped with this scenario, and the reason why I'm connecting it back to this scenario, is if he would have dropped this album 2-3 months ago and give us a really good solid project, been releasing tons of music, it might have had the Gunna effect. And the Gunna effect, I feel like, was him just dropping consistent work, good music videos, everything around the music, the aesthetic, everything was perfect, bro. He was really evolving the craft. Every project he's dropped, I think, one project every single year. He's been working with still artists like Offset and other artists in the scene, so he's still getting his name around the scene, like WizKid and stuff like that. So he's doing his thing, bro. Offset really in a bag right now. And my bad, not Offset, Gunna, but Offset as well, but Gunna, Offset's for another video, but Gunna, bro, he's in a bag right now. And like, to see what Young Thug did in his past year of being like out, I would say like technically out, but he's not fully out. He still has a lot of restrictions, still has a lot of stuff going on and stuff, so he's not fully out. But like, he could have went on a tour, bro. He could have really dropped the album sooner. He could have done a lot of other things, and I feel like it would have got people's attention off of the stitching, because people have been like, hey yo, fuck it though, he's still providing good music, bro. He's still dropping hits, he's still dropping stuff that we're entertained with, man. We're not like disappointed with. And if he was giving us that, I feel like people would be able to bypass this whole stitching thing. Obviously, it would still put a lot of heat on his name. He would still be going through a lot. And obviously, if he didn't talk out and say all these tweets and all these different things, that shit's not helping his case either, bro, because that's just making it look worse. And the way people are talking about him right now, a lot of people are bashing him and stuff like that, which obviously, I love Young Thug. I love his music. Everything that he's done for the culture, hip-hop and stuff, cannot be forgotten. He's really a legend in the game, regardless of what people want to say, regardless of the hate that wants to be thrown his way. Everything in that factor, man, like when it comes down to it, like he's really a legend. So we can't take anything away from him, what he's done. But the only thing we can say is what he's doing right now and how he's moving and how he should move forward. Because I feel like right now he should just be focusing on dropping music, bro. Like there's too much shit going on around his name, too much controversies. You got too much good music in the sense of Gunna. If Lil Baby's the leaks or whatever flops or whatever, it's really gonna be looking not too good in that scene for like Young Thug, because like the artists he's connecting himself with, besides Future, which Future's been a little quiet recently, but Future's just he's in another bag, bro. That man's like definitely top 10 in the game right now. It's just everyone Thug's connected with right now and surrounding himself with. Like I feel like, man, like I think he shouldn't have went the route he did with Gunna. I don't know what happened in their personal relationship and everything that went on in that situation. But if they would have been able to make amends and meet grounds or whatever, and they released some music throughout this year and they were working together still and stuff, I can't even imagine what type of music we'd be hearing, bro. It just sucks when there's divides in hip hop. That's how I felt about last year. And honestly, the past couple years, it's been so divided in hip hop. I feel like we're not just getting into collabs like we used to. And it's really been like the reason why the numbers aren't doing well, because people are so divided. People are so egotistical, narcissistic, that they don't want to work together. And that's leading to a lot of failed numbers, because people are being like, bro, where's this artist at? Or why are you not working with so and so? Like, this person should be on this album. Like, it's just like a lot of questionable things that artists be doing because they want to like try to prove this point or prove this other point, and it just never makes sense to me, in my opinion. But I know this is kind of like a little shorter video. I know we're not really going into a topic on the whole Young Thug snitching topic. I'll throw some clips throughout the video in random points and stuff like that. And maybe at the end of the video, I'll maybe add it right here. But I just want to talk about this, just see what you guys think in the comments below. Mainly, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Young Thug, this snitching scenario, everything going forward for him, and what we should see from Thug. Like, what should Thug be doing to help him get out of this slump, out of this scenario, and really change all of our perception on him right now. If you guys want more content, I'm trying to upload on a daily basis, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at YoungSaiOfficial for all the updates on the music. I just dropped a song. You guys are running that shit up. Over 100 views in 10 hours. We're going crazy, bro. The channel, you guys showing tons of love. I love you guys so much for everything you guys doing, bro. I'm going to keep on showing the love back, applying that pressure. Videos every day, man. You already know. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Let's get it.